How scuffed. There we go. So apparently my phone is like lagged out. Let's go. I need my other phone. Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm a nobody trying to be somebody, and this is the start of the stream. Wait, let me plug in my mic, actually. One second. Yo, stream says good now? Yeah, I'm on my phone. One second. Okay, can you hear me? Let me make sure I can hear. Okay, hello. Can you hear me? Writing County, yo, what's up, bro? Yo, this is actually a really bad stream to join. My internet's not, apparently my stream's not working on my computer. I have to stream on my phone. What's up, bro? I apologize that I can't make it to your streams more often, yo. What's up, writing? Honestly, this is gonna be a really weird stream. What's up, Tori? Thanks for coming. So I'm on my phone right now. Apparently I tried doing 2 streams on my computer. For whatever reason, it's not wanting to work right now. I think because of the weather. The weather's been really bad, so I assume like that's why my internet's bad today. Anyways, update on my cat. So the past 3 days I have been stressed out to the max. Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure you can hear me. Actually, 1 second. Can y'all hear me? I just plugged in my mic. I don't know if it like connected. 1 second. Get out of here. 1 second. Yes, you can hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, your audio's good? Okay, thanks. Yeah, so, okay, I've been stressed out to the max for, like, the last 3 days. Like, my cat, bro, like, so, like, 3 days ago, I walk into my house. Obviously, I've told this story a few times, but my cat's, like, choking. He's, like, randomly gagging. And for whatever reason, I was going to go to sleep, but, like, I got up and, like, I went inside and, like, I noticed him choking and gagging, right? So for the past 3 days, like he's just been like he'll lay there, and his throat was all swollen. It was hard for him to breathe. He was like choking. He couldn't swallow. Like basically all kinds of stuff. So took him to the vet on Thursday. They gave him a shot, like basically like a flu shot, essentially, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, it didn't really help because he still looked really bad. I took him to the vet yesterday and did X-rays, did all kinds of stuff. The lady, like, I get X-rays done, right? I'm thinking like they're gonna show me his like throat. They're gonna, cause like he has something stuck in his throat, and I know he did something like that. Anyways, so I get X-rays done. I'm thinking like they're gonna show me like what's wrong with his throat. They're like, oh yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in his throat, but we can't be for sure. So I was like, what do you mean you can't be for sure? Like, I just paid $480. I need you to be sure. She's like, oh yeah, well, the only way we can be sure is if we stick the camera in his throat, right? I'm like, essentially I thought the X-rays were gonna show me like, yo, is there anything in his throat? But I don't know. Essentially, I was like just so scared. Blah blah blah. Like, they gave him another shot for essentially like another flu shot. They gave him like. It's so crazy how this works because I asked the lady, I'm like, yo, can we give him like some fluids and stuff like that? She's like, oh yeah, we can do that actually. I need you recommending this to me. But anyways, like. It was just so random. I don't know. I felt like she's a really nice lady. She understood what she was talking about. But at the end of the day, it's a business. That's all I can say about that. I don't want to go too deep into it, but it's a business. And I was telling them like, yo, I don't think it's whatever. Anyways, long story short, I woke up today, so I come home today. I'm like super stressed out. Because I'm like, I'm gonna have to take this dude straight back to the vet tomorrow and pay $400 more to get this thing down his throat to like make sure, right? So I'm like laying on my bed earlier, just like stressed out, like to the max. But anyways, I'm to the point like I don't even care. It's just money, whatever. Like it's just my savings. Who cares? I'm gonna get my cat fixed. Like I'm gonna save him. Like obviously, right? I don't care what the cost is. Who cares? At this point, I was thinking I'm gonna have to pay like $900. I've already paid like $600. So, I paid like $550 or something. No, I paid like $600. I was thinking like it was gonna be $400 to put the camera down his throat, sedate him. It's probably gonna be more after that. So I was thinking I'm gonna have to pay like $1,000. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I wake up today and apparently he's like he wants to. He hadn't ate all day. Like he didn't eat all day today, and like he only ate like one time yesterday, and it was just like a little bit. So I know he was stressed out. And oh yeah, hear me out. Check this out. So like they're gonna give him like some more medicine, right? Like another flu shot or whatever. So that's what I'm expecting. Anyways, like they're sending me home. They're like, oh yeah, here's the medicine. We did not give him any medicine. So here, start this when you get home. And they just hand me the medicine. I'm like, so for the last hour and a half, he was just sitting back there like, well, y'all could have given them this medicine. Y'all were telling me like y'all were gonna immediately give it to him. That was the first thing I said. It just didn't really make a lot of sense. I don't know. Like now that I'm really thinking back on it, it really didn't make a lot of sense. But essentially, it's a business at the end of the day. So, all right, my bad. Let me. Yeah, what's up, Chris? Sorry, thanks y'all for coming. I really appreciate it. Glad your cat's okay. Yeah, what's up, Mono? Thank you. So, honestly, I've been so stressed. I haven't been this stressed out since like I'm trying to genuinely think about it. I haven't been this stressed out in like months, maybe a year. Like it's really been like eating at my brain essentially for the last like 3 days. But I think he's okay. I don't know. I'm hoping he's okay. I think he's a little bit better. So that's the update on my cat, apparently. And yeah, feel better. So how's he doing today? So all that happened, like all what I just talked about, that happened today. Like I took him to the vet 2 times in a row. I took him Thursday. Wait, today's Saturday. I took him Thursday to the vet. Gave him 1 day, Friday, to heal up and see what was okay. He was not better. Saturday, which is yesterday, well, today, took him to the vet again. All that happened today, and, like, just woke up, like, just an hour ago. Yeah, apparently he's better, so, normal? Yeah, apparently he's, like, feeling way better. He's feeling normal today, or, like, right now, so. I don't know. I've just been so stressed. Like, I can't even, whew. It's been really tough. That's all I'll say. It's been really tough. It's been toughy. I'll say that. Probably don't want to say that, but. Oh, so anyways, like I just planned to hop on here and just talk about that real quick. I wanted to do some Wordles and play, hang out, but apparently my internet's not good today. It's the world is telling me, yo, take a day off because I need to go give him medicine again. I need to I gave him medicine at 4. And, like, since he just ate right now, I didn't want to, like, feed him medicine and him throw up. Like, because I have to shove it down his throat, basically. Like, get the tube and shoot it down his throat. So I wanted him to eat. Like, he just ate, and I was, like, so happy. I couldn't believe it. So I can't give him the medicine now. So I was, like, going to wait a little bit. So I need to do it, like, in the next, 15, 20 minutes. So you should be called Gold, not Silva. You know what's... Yo, that's actually fire. That's fire, Mono. But, you know what's so funny is people always call me Silver. I don't really understand how. People call me Silver, Sylvia. I don't understand. It's like if you just look at my name, how would you ever get Silver? I don't know. I mean, I'm not, it is what it is. I've never been like, it's Silva. I've never did that. I just thought it was always pretty funny. So yeah, okay. That is the update. My cat's feeling way better. Because, he wouldn't eat anything. He would just sit there and, he would try to eat. He would, look at it. He would smell it. And he would, and walk away. So. Hi, Solid. Hi, and Chris. Glad your cat's okay. Hello, Tori. Said hi. Yo, what's up, Alf? Affy Gaming. Yo, what's up, Headcross? Yo, sorry, I was yapping. About my cat that's been super stressed. I'm so glad he's doing better. Thanks, Solid Tank, honestly. I've been so stressed out. I've been on an hour of sleep every night. So, really apologize. Sound like a southern accent. Might be why. You should be called Gold, pal. Sylvia. I got a hardcore silver accent. Southern accent. Acting ? Man. So, my brain has been on go mode for the last 3 days, and I finally feel like I could just breathe. So, sounds like he's on the mend. On the mend? What does that mean? Okay, let me count, and then honestly, I want to just go relax. Honestly, this has been the last 10 minutes has been I can actually breathe and relax my brain. So going to hear about Kitty. The medicine is doing the trick. Good to hear about the Kitty. The medicine is doing the trick. Thank you, Chris. Honestly, I believe so. And I've been so stressed. Like in my mind, I already was like, please just like obviously I just want him to live until tomorrow. Like obviously he was. I looked it up. Like he ate like 2 days ago, like a little bit. Like cats can go like 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks without eating. He's like a big cat. Like he's like a boy cat. Like I'm not a boy, like the alpha cat. So I just assume he'd be like a little bit stronger. And so I was just like, I just need him to make it till tomorrow. Whatever, I'm gonna pay to get this tube down his throat. I don't even care. Like, whatever. And apparently, oh man, I literally haven't been able to eat. Like, I made some food earlier, like 5 hours ago. I didn't want to eat it, like, but thank you. Doing better. Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate you. So let me count a little bit, and then I want to go rest. I'm gonna do 2 streams tomorrow. So I'm gonna do a secret stream tomorrow, and then I'll do my normal time at like 11. And hopefully my internet is better. I don't know what's up with my computer. I don't know what's up with that. Apparently the weather. So let me count a little bit. 129,575, 129,576. How's y'all's day been? My day? So like the stress level, like 9.5 out of 10, like so stressed. The last like 10 minutes, last 15 minutes when my cat was eating, my stress level immediately down to like a 3. Maybe a 4 because I still don't know. His like he still was like imagine your throat is swollen and then it's not as swollen, but it's still a little bit swollen. That's what it seemed like because when he was eating, he still had to like take a minute. But he never like try to throw up. So, oh man, I'm so happy. Hey, I've noticed on some other streams, people are able to send money to you. What about that? Are we monetized yet? I'm actually not monetized yet. I mean, I could like make donation links. Like I could say like, hey, send money to my PayPal link or stuff like that. I'm not monetized. Apparently, I need 4,000 watch hours. I'm like halfway to being monetized, essentially. So, to where I can get like memberships and stuff. But you know what's crazy is like literally the only thing I would want money for is to pay for vet bills. Like I don't want materialistic things. I don't care about anything. That's all I've ever cared about is being able to pay for my like cat's vet bills. I promise you. Like, oh man, that's the only thing that stresses me out. Like. Because my sister, okay, hold on, real quick. Shout out to my sister. This is some deep lore. As like a man, I haven't had help, like mentally, monetarily, all Elise, if you know what I'm saying, all Elise, essentially, monetarily, emotionally, blah, blah, blah. Haven't had help in a long time. Very long time. Like 10 plus years time. And my sister just came through so clutch for me. So shout out to my sister. Love you. So yeah. That was awesome. Shout out to my sister. I would send some money. I actually have lots of stuff, LOL. That's really kind of you, Chris. I really appreciate that, man. I'm really grateful for that. But, like, I'm the type of person, like I said, I haven't had help in, like, 10 years or whatever. I'd like, it's not that I don't want nobody's help. Like, I want help. Everybody needs help and wants help. But, I just have never felt comfortable. Essentially, my family, my parents, blah, 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 has raised me to be like, you never need help. But that's just such a bad, like, line of thinking because it takes a village, like, everybody needs help eventually. So, when you grow up with that never asking for help, it makes it so much harder to ask for help when you actually need it, So, anyways, shout out to my sister. So that was really crazy. Was not expecting that. I mean, she gave me some money essentially. She's helping like talk me through it, and like I've always been like, I don't want to say this, but like the thinker in the family, like the one that makes the decisions essentially. So whenever you've been like the one that like not makes the decisions, but people go to you for questions and answers, it's so hard to ask other people for questions and answers. I don't know. Anyways, shout out to my sister. That's what I'm trying to say. Essentially. Let's see. Saying vet bills are so expensive. You know what? Like, what would be smart is to get pet insurance. But I have 8 cats, bro. So like that would eat me up alive. Thankfully, like, and you know what's crazy how life works is I've been thinking about this like probably 2 weeks ago. I'm like, oh man, my life's been so good. Like my cats have been okay. Nothing's been wrong with my cats. I normally like that's literally the only thing in my life that could go wrong. Obviously, like me getting sick, my family getting sick, blah blah blah. But like my cats, bro. So it's like I was thinking about this like a couple weeks ago. Like, oh, I've just been happy, and it just puts things into perspective. Whenever you got real issues compared to like what you think are issues, it's essentially like needs and wants. Like you have needs, like real issues that actually will beat you up and tear you up, and then you have like wants, like issues that are like not really issues, you know, like oh, I don't want to wake up right now. I don't want to get up right now. That's like a, you know. Anyways, whatever. How about a GoFundMe for Kitty? Honestly, that would be sweet. That'd be really kind. Honestly, that probably would be like smart for me to do stuff like that, blah blah blah. But he's doing better, so like I would only ever ask for help if I like need it. And believe me, you know this is so crazy. Is I thought about it. Like I actually thought about creating like a TikTok and like YouTube Shorts and like asking for help. As crazy as that sounds, like I considered it. And like if my cat really needed it, well, like I have the money. Like I could put it on my credit card if I had to. Blah blah blah. I was gonna be able to do it. So like I would never feel comfortable asking for help unless I needed it. Like there was no way I could like, you know, like if he needed surgery, like, and it was gonna be thousands of dollars. That's when I would like freak out and be like, oh my gosh. Like I paid $1,000. Like that's a massive hit. You know, okay. I was thinking about this. You know how they say most Americans cannot like afford a $500 like random like hit, and essentially that was gonna happen to me twice just now. Like I've already paid like 700, it's like 600, and then I was gonna have to pay like another 400 at the least. So it was gonna be like a double 500 whammy, bro. But like I said, I live with my parents. I've been able to save my money. So I get that's all I really spend it on. That's all I care about. So money well spent, you know, essentially. Okay, let me see. Said hi. What's up, Mono? What's up? What's up, Silva? Yo, what's up, C? Wait, hold on. You said it before. I forgot how. I'm sorry, C. This is I'm just streaming on my phone right now. Apparently, the weather's been bad in my area, so my computer like. No, it's not my computer. It's my upload speed. If you want to be technical, it's my upload speed, and I get like 30 upload speed, which means like you need to stream in 1080p. You need like 20 upload speed, and I get like 30. But since the weather's been bad, I'm only getting like 10 upload speed. So that's a technical reason when I say my computer is like not streaming. Because I know to somebody that's tech savvy, it's like, bro, it's not your computer. So, Silva, when you feel stressed, you should do self-care activities, or you can draw or read your faithful literature. That's really true, Mono. You know me though, I think the worst case scenario, and well, not really, but when you're stressed, you should do self-care activities. Honestly, I have not done a self-care activity probably. I don't even know what a self-care activity is. That's pretty bad. Let's see. But I and others here, I'm sure, would help pay for this content. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. You know what sucks? Like, even worse, Chris, I really appreciate that. You know what sucks even worse is, like, I was so sad and depressed, like, messed up the last 3 days, like, it makes me not want to stream. And then when you don't stream, you lose, like, you know, the people that actually come by and want to watch your streams. So it was like, it's like, appreciate it. You know what's funny is it's men's mental health awareness, and, like, That's how I'm always tested in life. I'm always tested in life on some weird stuff like men's mental health awareness. Like we're really about to test you, bro. Let's see. Yeah, so funny. Skincare, workout, shower, cleaning, and meditation. Meditation, yeah. I mean, I did take a shower. Like I was so stressed out, I needed a shower. My head was on fire. My head's been on fire all day today. I did take a shower. I guess that was some sort of self care. Let's see, workout, cleaning, and meditation. You know what? You know what? Meditation would probably help me because I'm an extreme overthinker, right? But I also know how to like be like, okay, you're overthinking way too much, bro. Like, relax. Like, I can tell myself that. I've never actually meditated though. I think I'm gonna start spending like 10 minutes every day, like trying that out. I can tell you're stressed. Thank you, Tori. Oh, I don't know. That's good, but I've been super stressed, but I feel like I feel relief. Like I've like the last 15, 20 minutes, like I feel so much relief. Like, but I'm still like worried, like please be okay, bro. Oh, this is like I said, my alpha cat. Like he's like my boy cat. He's my firstborn cat, I'd say. And I have 8 cats, so he's like the biggest. And so it's just like really worrying when he's just like, dude, I was patting on his back so hard. Like I was giving him the Heimlich maneuver, everything, bro. Man, yeah. Anyways, what's your cat's name? My cat's name is Buster. I have 8 cats. So I'll go from the youngest. I'll go from the oldest because I'm talking about him to the youngest. So I have Buster, Sir William, Sally, Misty. Those are the 4 oldest. They were born together, brothers and sisters. Then I have Boogie Boy. It's so funny because I actually do forget them sometimes. This is so funny. I know. I got Boogie Boy, Esteban, and Luna. Those are the other 3. That's 8. Wait, and Little Boy. That's an 8. Anyways, it's so funny because sometimes I'll be loving them and I'll be feeding them, and like I'll feed them all and I love them all, and then one more will show up out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about you. Not really though. Like I didn't forget about them, but like I forgot about them in the moment, and so it's like always a surprise. Like there'll be like 6 of them, right? And I'll be loving on all of them, and then one more will just run up out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my god! Like it's, what's funny is not in a million, like not in 100 lives. Like let's say I lived my life 100 times. Maybe like 2 or 3 out of the 100 lives am I a cat? Am I a cat man? Like at all these lives, it's just so crazy how I turned into I'm the crazy cat guy. Not really. Like my cats are so chill and like my house isn't like invaded with cats. Like they mostly chill outside in the garage, and then like 2 were inside. So I don't know. Anyways, wait, what happened with the cat? So like the past 3 days, like okay, so like 3 days ago, I walked into my house and like literally I was asleep, and like no, I slept through my alarms, everything. I was asleep. I probably shouldn't be like this. This looks crazy. Anyways, I was asleep, and I just woke up right, and I was supposed to stream, but it was like late at night, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go back to sleep. But for something told me like, bro, get up, like just wake up. You need to get up and stream. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up and stream. I go inside my house and I see my cat like choking and gagging. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like patting him on his back, Normally I pat him on the back, they like cough it up, they're good. But this dude could not get it out, and I looked at it, I could see it in his face. Like after I'm patting on his back, I looked down and like in his face, and his eyes were closed and his like mouth was like kind of open. So I'm like, oh no. This is not good. So like I'm like really patting him. He's trying to get it out. He's so close to getting it out, bro. He cannot get it out. I give him the Heimlich maneuver like 2 or 3 times. Like actually like more than that. I give him like 6 times. Like I try, I put him down. I'm like, oh my god. I let him just like try to cough it up. I do the Heimlich man, bam, 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 smack him, but nothing's working, right? So I just like, I'm freaking out. Like, what is going on? So I get my finger, like, and I get some oil on it, some olive oil, and I just go in his throat. Cause like the worst case scenario, like try to like go in there and see if there's anything there. And I swear, like I go like this, like I open his mouth and I just go in and I swear like I hit something. I swear I felt I hit something. As soon as I I did like this, and I might have pushed it down even further. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I swear I pushed it down. Right after that, his breathing was like 10% better. Immediately, like, he was like 10% better, and he was still like messed up and like nervous, but he could tell he was like, okay, this is a little bit better. So like, I just know something was, I don't know. I don't want to be arrogant. I don't want to pretend like I know more than vets will. I don't want to pretend like I know what's going on. So I'm thankful my cat is doing better. I don't want to, that's all I want to say about that. I'm just thankful he's doing better. Apparently, so today he's doing better. That's how that story goes, essentially. And I've been so stressed out for the last 3 days because, like, he did not. I took him to the vet twice. I got x-rays. They didn't even tell me if they seen that blunt object in his throat. They couldn't tell me for sure if there was anything in his throat. I'm going to have to go put a camera down his throat. Anyways. So I feel like I just need to go to sleep, wake back up, and I feel rejuvenated. This has been bad. The list is in order of rarity. All right, hold on. Let me see. Sorry I'm missing some chat. I'm just kind of yapping. Hi, Infinite Black Hole. What's up, bro? I don't understand streaming and can't get my chat to work. Are you streaming on your phone, Infinite? Humor is always good, too. That's true, Tori. But there's, like, no way. Like, when I'm stressed out, bro, I can't talk to people. Like, not like that. Like, obviously, people are like, when they're stressed out, they want to be alone. But I need to be alone. Because I've already thought everything that somebody's going to tell me, for the most part, I've already thought of it, like, 100 times. Like, and so when people tell me things, like, I'm not, like, already thought of that. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's okay. But in my head, I'm like, I don't want to hear anything. Like, because I've already thought of a million things, But that's not how you should be. You should always take input. It's always good to ask for help. You're never alone in situations when you're stressed out. Like, it's okay to ask for help. And I want to make a video so bad about men's mental health awareness. Like, for like 2 years in a row, I've wanted to make a video so bad. And you know what sucks is, like, I'm a man, so I can't talk about men's feelings. Like, that's the only thing that's, like, I've been embarrassed about. I'm such an open book about everything and anything. You can ask me an honest question I'll give you an honest answer about anything. The only thing I've never been able to, like, be honest about is, like, my emotions and my feelings and stuff. So, shout out to being a man. A man, whatever. Shout out to man. And balling up our sadness. I'm just playing. Not playing, but, like, sort of joshing. Stress can lead to many horrible things, including acne, increased blood pressure, pancreas overreaction, high insulin levels, or even worse, cancer. The list is in order. Dude, stress is... And obviously I tell myself, like, bro, stop stressing yourself out. But it's like, all I care about in this life are my cats. Not really. And doing the right thing. It's really all I've ever cared about. But thank you for that, Mono. I appreciate it, bro. If stress makes cancer God with school... What'd you say? If stress makes cancer God with my school work, I must have... That's not funny. I should not laugh at that, Infinite. That's not funny. Black hole, it only increases chances, not causes it. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good clarification, Mono. Okay, so let's say my grandma had cancer. Would I have a higher chance of getting it? Depends on if it's hereditary or not. That's facts. Hereditary means like it gets passed down through your genetics. If it's not hereditary, she won't get, like, you won't, it won't be passed down to you. Is there an at-home test? If not, then I probably won't till I feel worse than I already do. Yo, Infinite Black Hole, what you need to do is look up what kind of cancer, like, let's say your grandma had, and look up if it's hereditary or not. Black Hole, no, it has to take place in a hospital so they can do a CT or MRI scan. That's true. Hey, I'll make that video with you. Actually, Infinite Black Hole, you just gave me an incredible idea. What if I, like, walked up? Oh, my gosh. Infinite Black Hole, you just gave me an incredible idea. What if I walked up to men and be like, hey, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness. Do you want to say anything? It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Do you want to say anything? I feel like that's a banger, bro. I feel like that's a banger. Sorry that I wasn't here the last 2 nights. That's okay, Snakey. How have you been, bro? What you been doing the past 2 nights? Do you believe in God, Silva? Do I believe in God? God is a broad term nowadays. Like, are you saying the Buddha God? Like, I believe in a deity. I've always believed in a deity. I don't want to. I don't like labeling what God I believe in. I believe in a deity, a higher power, essentially. Do I believe like that's actually true? Like as I get older and wiser, probably not. Do I think like 30% there's a God? Like, cause I try to base my thoughts off of science, right? Obviously, science is not 100% perfect, so. But there's just supernatural things about this life that we live, bro. There's supernatural things that just doesn't make sense. Like we're so highly intelligent compared to other animals. Like human beings in general, we're so highly intelligent compared to other animals. How were we? Why did we develop? You know, stuff like that. I'm spiritual, but not religious. I feel like it's a great way to put it, Chris. That's how I've always been my whole life. Cause like when I was 10 years old, like so my family has never been religious. They've been Catholics, but they're never like hardcore. Like we're going to church. You can't do this. Like Catholic doesn't do that. They never said stuff like that. They never, literally, not ever. They've given me a free slate to be my own human, and that's what I really appreciate my parents. Like my parents are high school dropouts. They dropped out of 8th grade, 10th grade. Like how did I become the human I am? I don't really know, but they gave me so many opportunities. Even though they limited my opportunities so hardcore, they also gave me so many opportunities in different avenues, like in different ways of life. Life is all about how you take advantage. Really, it's like the hand that you're dealt and how you take advantage of that hand. It really is, because you could be born rich with like everything in this life, and still like and have a relatively bad life because you don't like take advantage of it. Essentially, let me see. Also, y'all, rate the new profile pic. It's hard for me to see Infinite. That's what I was looking at. I was that was the first thing that popped in my head, Infinite, but I forgot to say something. As in the Christian God specifically. Do I think the Christian God has merit? Yeah. Do I think every religion has merit? Sure. So I've never been the type to say like, yo, that's not real. That's not real. I've just been the type to say, if you believe in that, I applaud you. You know, I've never been the type to like dog on somebody what they believe in ever. Doesn't matter like if it's religion or not. Let me see. And I've grown up around people that were like hardcore religious. So that's what I was trying to say earlier is like my family has given me a blank slate. My friends like 9, 10, 11. Like I used to go to church. Like the trailer park that I used to live in, like they used to do like church like thing activities, I guess, at the top of the hill. That's all I can remember is like going to the top of the hill, where's like the clubhouse, which is like where they have like parties for like the trailer park or whatever. It was like a clubhouse, the pool, and then like an open field. And like they would do like church like activities right there. I thought it was so cool. I loved it. Like I believe there's something, bro. There's a deity, cause like This life works in really mysterious ways. So that's all I can really say. Like every time I've asked, I've gotten when I really needed. Essentially, I don't know. Name the Pythagorean theorem. Hold on, let me name the Pythagorean theorem. Just kidding. MX plus BX plus C6. So you're amnostic. Let's look up what amnostic is. Hold on one second. Amnostic. Amnostic. Okay, apparently I can't type. Why is it? Okay, apparently my keyboard's tweaking out. Whatever. I don't know. I think I am amnostic. I'm just playing. I don't know what that means. I'm a little religious. I believe in God, but like not enough to go to church. But I'll pray every once in a while. That's interesting. Do you understand scientific notation? What is scientific notation exactly? Not the rapture? So you're amnostic, not the rapture. But what it talks about is in but what it talks about in it is happening. What is happening, Mono? Scientific notation is like 10 to the e to the 5. 10 to the 5th power? I'm definitely not on Snaky Penguin's level. Listen to me. My math, I was good at math until ninth grade, bro. So whatever 10th grade, that's when I like actually stopped trying in school. I hate to say that, but that's when every kid stops caring about school. Essentially, when you should not. That do not stop caring about school. School is going to take you very far in life. Don't. Pythagorean theorem infinite question mark. Let's see. Wouldn't it be number dot decimal x 10 to the Chris 10 can't exist in scientific engineering rotation. 1 to the 6. The sum of squares of two sides of a right triangle are equal to the square of the hypotenuse. Did this turn into a math class? Apparently, I was playing. Shout out to Snakey. I don't know what the fuck I just learned, but it ain't shit compared to you. I don't know. What's WTF I learned, but it ain't shit compared to you. What do you mean, Infinite? Pythagorean theorem, Infinite. Silva, if you go to my channel, you can click on my profile picture. Let me click on Infinite's profile. I can't, bro. I'm streaming on my phone right now. It's not letting me, though. And there are 7. And there are 7? What did you say, Mono? Let me see. Amnostic, believing that every god has merit. Oh, is that it? Thank you for looking that up, bro. For some reason, my keyboard, like, wasn't typing. It's, like, glitching out. I believe that's true, yes. Every god does have merit. I mean, can I say that honestly? Like, can I say that genuinely, as a genuine try to be, like, 100% honest at all times? Can I say that every god has merit? Like, and me be honest about it when I say that. I mean, like, could I just make up some silly god in quotations and, like, and try to, and say that has merit? Like, of course you could do that. But I don't think that's fair. So I do believe everybody that has their own beliefs has merit. So who am I to say that my beliefs are more accurate and 100% than your beliefs? You know, like, even though I consider myself like highly intelligent, whatever. Even if I consider myself smarter than you, I'm not gonna say my beliefs are better than yours. You know, I would never say something like that. Yeah, Tori, I don't know how to spell. Let me see. Yo, I've actually enjoyed streaming today. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I was expecting to just get on here, say the update, count a few numbers, and get off. So I appreciate y'all. Let's discuss tensor calculus. Yo, chill. High school is only important because of credits and diploma. I think that's true. Technically, like, I think school it offers so many other things, like community building, friendship building, networking, communication, like, and it's okay if you don't excel at that stuff in high school. It's just like a test to get you started. I think because everybody, you know, nowadays school was like a waste of time essentially. But I think it really does help you with networking, social skills, like community, team building, like a lot of things. Like, school does help. Are they teaching us the right things? That's where I think the issue is in school. Like, are they teaching the right curriculum? That's probably my issue. Like, bro, they should be, like, the people that want to do labor, they should be, like, having us learn how to do, like, labor, like, work skills, like, I don't know, plumbing, electric work, stuff like that. Since you're, like, in high school, that should start at, like, 9th grade. If you want to do a trade, you should, like, start learning that in, like, 9th grade. Bam. By the time you have, like, kids that are graduating high school ready to go out into the workforce, they already have, like, 4 years experience. Did I just solve the school curriculum? Yo, what's up, CP3? Thank you for coming, bro. Love you, bro. Prayers for Buster. Yo, CP3, thank you so much, bro. Honestly, he's doing better. He's doing so much better. So thank you for that, man. That honestly makes me feel a lot better. Thank you, bro. Howdy, quarters? Howdy. Okay, let's see. Howdy, Tori. AE2 plus BE2. AE2 plus BE2 equals CE2. Bro just pulled out a whole new letter. That is insane. How do you get C when it's A plus B? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, E6 is engineering. 1, 2, 3, E8 is scientific. Yo, Snaky. I need you to become an engineer, bro. If I send you an invite to a double stream, will you do it? Probably not, Infinite. I'll probably only be streaming like 5 more minutes, bro. Lengths of side of a right triangle, I believe. The lengths of the sides of a right triangle. Was that the Pythagorean theorem? Let's see. Sorry. Tomorrow or something, I will, bro. But this has been a long week for me, like a long 3 or 4 days. I honestly need like a day off type deal. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but, and I feel stupid saying that. So, hey, Silva, put the character and shit. Cut the character and shit. Tell me, are you okay mentally? Thank you, Mono. Thank you for asking. Am I okay I would never put on an act. Like, I would never fake anything I ever do. The only thing I would hide is my emotions. And, like, if I'm sad or not. Like, I'm never the type of person to be like, oh, bro, I'm sad, bro. Can anybody help me? Which I should be. Like, I don't clown nobody that is like that. I've just never been able to. Like, not even with my parents. Like, I'll try to vent to my parents, whether they don't. Anyways, that's deep lore. Am I okay mentally, though? Yesterday, if you asked me this question an hour ago, or like 3 hours ago before I took a nap, no. I would have been 9.5 out of 10 stressed out to the max. Well, actually, that's not true. I would have been like 8 stressed out to the max, because in my head, I was already like, I don't care about the money. I don't care if you got to go in debt. I don't care. Do whatever you got to do to take care of your cat. So, like, I was so stressed out at this point, but I was already at that point, like, I was a 9.5 stressed mentally, like, not doing good. And then I would say it dropped to like an 8, like an hour ago, because I was like, or a couple hours ago, because I was like, I don't even care no more. I don't care about the money. I don't care about, put it on your credit card, bro. Who cares? That's imaginary money. Just put it on your credit card, bro. You can make that money somehow. You'll get it back. This is your cat right here. You have to take care of him, right? So, like, once I just, like, because this is how I think about things. There's a bottom line to everything. What is going to solve the issue? There's the issue. There's everything in between, all the yapping, all the blah, 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 blah. And then there's, like, the answer, right? So I try to, like, from the bottom line to the answer, I try to just skip all of that. What's the bottom line, essentially? What can I do to solve this problem? So, like, and obviously money is, like, everybody needs it. So it's, like, obviously that's, like, the bottom line, essentially. Like I said, if I was rich and I didn't have money and I just took him to the vet, like, I wouldn't be stressed out at all. Dude, oh, yeah, we're going to get you fixed, right? And it sucks when, like, you have to think about money over your cat's health, bro. That is, like, what was getting me. So, obviously, like, I was going to have to do whatever I had to do. But honestly, thanks for asking that, Mono. Now, I would say I'm, like, a 3 out of 10 stressed. Like, I'm still nervous. I hope my cat, he eats. He just ate today, so hopefully he does better. So, I would maybe, like, a 4 or 5 out of 10 nervous still. But, if I go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and he's eating again, I feel way better. So, yeah, thanks for asking, bro. Thank God someone knew. Let's see. Thanks for asking, Mono. I appreciate that, bro. Always saying that E equals exponent. Yes, it is. Is anyone okay mentally? That's a great question, Tori. I would say everybody, like, obviously everybody has their own problems, right? But I would say, like, everybody's, how can I put this? It's a really weird time nowadays. Like, everybody's kind of angry and hostile and on edge. I feel like that's a great way to put it. Everybody's on edge, like, nowadays. Sorry, bro. So, is everybody okay mentally? I'm not sure. Like, everybody's, like, on edge. So, it's kind of scary to think about, Tori. Let's see. You know what's funny? Like, Mono is, like, like I said, as a man, blah, blah, blah. You never have anybody ever ask you that. Like, I love my mom and dad, and I never really wanted to say this ever on stream, whatever, but, like, they're not very emotional, And they'll say that themselves, like, so it's hard to ask for help when you don't feel. And what's crazy is I have such a big heart, so I'm like, how are my parents, like, not very emotional, and I have such a massive heart? It's like whenever you know what it's not. I don't even want to say that, whatever. Anyways, I'm not gonna say that. Anyways. Vet bills alone can stress you out. Last time we took our dog $700. It's expensive, man. I hate to hear that, Chris. I hope your dog is a lot better now. So I hate to hear that. Yeah, it really can stress you out though, Chris. No joke. Vet bills. It would just be wiser for me to get pet insurance, obviously, but like I have so many cats, so the pet insurance, like after like a few months, would probably add up. Like I actually looked into this really hardcore, and like I looked into this hardcore, like through a lot of people that have like a lot of pets, and they say like if you have that many, like it's almost worth just saving your money because, and well, I don't know, because like you never know how big the surgery is gonna be or what's the issue is gonna be. So I don't know, bro. Honestly, for me, so this is how you know I'm just honest and genuine. For me to be a responsible pet owner, I should get them pet insurance, bro. And for me not having them pet insurance, that's like that's the only thing that was kind of making me sad. Like I knew I could do better at that point. Like so, but yeah, that's why I was like, who cares about the money, bro? Just do it, whatever, whatever. Let me see. Man, it's hard. Pets are our kids. They really are CP3. And then when you see them like messed up, bro, like my cat was like this. His eyes are like closed. You know how they have them like little extra eyelids? Like he's like opening his eyes and his mouth is open, bro. He was drooling a little bit at one point. I'm like, hi, yi, bro. Like he didn't look any better. I spent like $700. He looked in the exact same position, and I still didn't know what was going on. I don't know. Sorry, I keep going up with the money. Hold on. It was 140 for the first bet, and it was 480 for the second bet. So 580, 640. It was like 640. So I know I've said like 500, 600, 700. It was like 640 to be exact. So sorry, I just like my brain is like kind of all over the place. But anyways, whatever. I have a background in mental health. Search. I love to hear that, Tori. Do you actually? So when you say you have a background in mental health, do you mean you have a background in helping with people with mental health, or a background in mental health as in like struggling with mental health? What do you mean, Tori? Y'all, what is this sequence? 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 53. That is insane. What is that sequence, Snakey? I don't know, bro. Oh, that's Infinite. Yo, Infinite, I don't know, bro. Ask Snakey Penguin Dragon. Let me see. I just went through this, and it was $500, and I will never... Sorry. Whenever one person chats on this app, it sends the entire chat all the way up, so I have to scroll back every time. I apologize. And I would never regret spending that money. Yeah, you never do, Solid. Like, that's why, like, obviously, like, so, well, my situation, like I said, I took a year off of work. Well, I quit my job 5 years to take a year off to get my mind healthy, right? So I'm living on my savings right now, right? So that would have been a significant portion, let's say that. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. Money's money at the end of the day. I'm a pretty heavy believer in Christianity. I love to hear that, Mono. And you know, like, I would say I've always been more Christian than Catholic. Like, and my family's Catholic. Like, that's what I've been around. That's what my like setting, my environment has always been more Christian. And like, for the most part, people are kind, loving, genuine, honest people. So like, how could I say religion is a bad thing or I don't believe or blah 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 when it actually creates really genuine, kind, loving humans? That's why I've never been the type of person like, you know how people that say they don't believe, they will like dog people like, oh, you're dumb, blah 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 blah. Like, have I done that before? Like, of course, like everybody's not perfect. Like, I've like said things I regret saying, right? And then I'll end up like, the thing about me is like, I'll say something that I end up deleting it. Like, because I feel bad. I don't even want to, like, even though I know what I'm about to say is about to, like, it's about to eat and, like, tear this dude up. I don't even want it to because I feel bad. Like, not that I regret saying it, just I feel bad. I don't want to make this person sad. Like, I hate putting bad energy into the world. Because, like, what is that doing, essentially? Like, it made me feel good, haha. But it's spreading that bad energy. So I've just like, never liked doing that. I'm going to go cry after looking at the next question. Yo, chill. Yeah, I'll be streaming for like 5 more minutes. Is that Fibonacci Infinite? Digital money is imaginary. Digital money is imaginary. Essentially. Thank God someone knew. Sorry, I'm doing homework. E equals exponent. I have a background in mental health. Fibonacci's. I got our research done. We're gonna do this vid, man. Read that link I sent you on Snap. I got you, Infin. I'll read it after stream. Yeah, I'm down, Infin. If you actually want to, I'm down. And I think it'd be really cool to do that idea. Like, yo, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness. Do you want to say anything? Like, I just ask like a whole bunch of different men. I think that'd be so sick. I think that'd go viral. Actually, oh man, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna take my phone like this with the mic and my phone, and I'm gonna go like create this video. Silver, you were super cool. Thank you for being you, brother. No, thank you for being you, CP3. Thank you for being so kind and positive, bro. I just wish there was more people that was like CP3, like just kind and positive, like optimistic. What happened to positivity? Like, what happened to it? Like, everybody is like so negative and wants to be mean. Like, well, I explained this like a few streams ago, like whenever I go deep into stuff. But like, what is the main emotion that everybody wants to feel? Everybody wants to feel happy, right? Everybody wants to feel happy for the most part. Whatever, 99% of the world. There's some people that just, they're just eternally want to be sad forever. For the most part, everybody wants to be happy, right? What's like an easy way of being happy? Laughing. What's like, and so laughing, like, there's so many different ways to make people laugh. But when you're not good at making people laugh, how can you make people laugh if you're not good at it? By saying really mean, horrible things. You're like always negative, right? So to point out the most negative thing like possible, that's like the easiest way to get a laugh out of people. And that's what I think like the world has become right now. Like, everybody just wants to make other people laugh through like being terrible people, essentially. Yo, what's up, basketball over? Let me see. You worked in mental health, Tori? Helping with mental health? That's awesome. You've seen and you heard a lot. I love to hear. That's awesome, Tori. How do I say this? I don't know. Mental health is very important. I think it's extremely important. It's definitely not like supported enough. Like, it's growing. Mental health is like growing, right? Over the last like 5 years. It's still not nearly enough like where we need to be at, supporting wise. And I think that's because everybody's on edge and just so negative right now. Let me see. Factorial. Hold on, what? Factorials can get pretty big. Example: 3 equals 6. 3 equals 6 to the exclamation mark. No, bro, we're using exclamation marks. You actually just pissed me off, Snaky. Exclamation marks. I've never even seen an exclamation mark in math, bro. I'm just playing though. I'm gonna go cry after looking at the next question. Yo, I got rejected today. What do you mean, basketball lover? What happened, bro? Basketball, I can stream now. Shout out. I asked my ex to be my girlfriend. She ignored the message. That's tough. Basketball lover. Yo, basketball lover, listen to me. You are a young buck, bro. You have so much potential. Do not limit yourself and do not be upset. Because I remember you telling me, like, you missed her a lot. You know, you actually really like her and stuff like that. Dude, you're a young kid, bro. You got all the potential in the world. Don't limit yourself. Let's see. Go live? Bet. I don't know how to see chat, though. What do you mean you don't know how to see your chat, Infinite? Oh, factorial are perfect for combinatorics and permutations. Listen to me. I stopped doing schoolwork after like 10th grade. I'm not even gonna lie. Very embarrassing, very stupid. But I stopped like, because I moved to another state and like my family in Texas, they're not about schoolwork. They're about the other side of life. So in my head, when I moved to Texas, I didn't even care about like school no more. I thought I was going to go down a very different path. And thankfully for my dad, like, because the whole reason why we moved from Texas when I was like 2 years old is because my dad, like the environment we're in, or like is super bad, bro. Like people dying, drugs, people getting killed, gangs, all kinds of stuff, right? So he essentially moved me out of there. And I've always been kind of upset for like moving me away from my family. But when I go and visit my family, bro, I'm so much different. Like, and I don't say that as like an arrogant thing, but like, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to put that actually, without sounding arrogant and annoying. Let's see. Yes, I did. I was in a mental hospital for 8 days recently. What happened, Mono? I'm a fucking maniac around other crazy people. I'm not laughing at you, but that was kind of funny. What happened, Mono? What's wrong, bro? Why were you in a mental hospital? The only, you know what's sad, and I'm sorry, I apologize in advance. My ex girlfriend, well, like the one that I dated for like 2 or 3 years, uh, like whenever we broke up, I was just like, I was a guy, like I said, my emotions, I would hide them, bottle them up, and not like, for example, if you tried to make me sad, like I would just like not care at all, right? So, anyways, long story short, like, what I was trying to get to is that a story even worth telling? I don't know. My ex went to a mental hospital. I don't know. Is that even worth telling? That's kind of a dumb story for me to bring up. Sorry. Sorry. Anyways, it's not funny. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the thought of like, why did you bring that up? That was dumb. So, anyways, uh, but okay. Well, the reason why I brought that up is because like I could not feel those emotions back then. Like, I couldn't feel those emotions that she felt, like the sadness, the pain, the blah blah blah. And now I felt like as I get older, I felt them. That's what I was essentially trying to get to, like with the mental hospital thing. Because back in the day, I could not feel love, even though I thought I was in love. I could not feel it. Like, didn't understand it, stuff like that. Factorials use one. Wait, use exclamation mark, bro. I've never seen an exclamation mark in math. That is insane. Basketball, you never joined. I'll send you my POV. I would do a Googleology class if my school had a Googleology. Yo, listen to me, Snakey. You could literally be the teacher of a Googleology class, and you could create the next mathematicians. If that was your goal, if that's what you wanted to do, you could do that, bro. You could literally create the next mathematicians. That's the type of thinking I have. Is like I do like every one of us have the ability and the power to do these great things. Are we gonna take advantage of it? Like I've always had the ability to like gather a community. Like you know how people can go out in a crowd and speak and gather people? I've always had that. But I've never capitalized on it. I've always just been lazy and I want to be by myself and so I'm sad and depressed. Like I've never capitalized. So we're all good at certain things. We just have to capitalize on it, essentially. All right, let's see. We love you, brother. We support you, Silva. Boop. Thank you, CP3. Pound it. Noggin. Thank you, CP3. I appreciate it, bro. About your last stream, I thought of the line from Contact. About your last stream, I thought of the line from Contact when Jodie Foster said they should have sent a post. Oh, what happened last stream, Chris? What was I talking about? I'm sorry. Let's read that again. About your last stream, I thought of the line from Contact when Jodie Foster says they should have sent a poet. Oh, they should have sent a poet. I need to look up that scene, bro. What is that? What does that scene entail, Chris? Never mind, I fixed it. I'm glad you fixed it, bro. I got into like 6 fights and had to get booty juiced each time. Hold on, I don't even like that word, booty juiced. Hold on. What are we talking about here, cousin? I got into like 6 fights and had to get booty juiced each time. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard booty juiced in my life. That is insane. Pause, question mark. Snaky, it's tranquilization. It's tranquilization. Tranquilization. Sound it out. Tranquilization. Hold on, I'm trying to like plug in my keyboard. I'm trying to look that up. Oh, I feel so much better, y'all. I know this is random, but my cat literally ate some food, and that was the main thing that was stressing me out. Is because like, if he didn't eat, he was gonna be weak, and if he's weak, he's obviously not gonna be wanting to breathe. Like he was like, I was like, let's say like you're kind of struggling to breathe, but you know you can breathe, like you're good and you're safe, but you're kind of struggling. Like you'd be kind of nervous, right? But like, let's say you don't eat and you're weak, and then you're struggling to breathe. Then your brain starts like, oh God. So I don't know. My cat ate. I'm so thankful, bro. I'm so thankful. So thankful. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, you're using big words. My brain not braining. Chill. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'm actually lost in the sauce. She's overwhelmed by the beauty of it all. Hello. By the beauty of what though? Let's see. Contact with Jodie Foster. Dude, why is my? I'm gonna have to restart my computer. Actually, my keyboard is not typing. Hmm. Yeah, my keyboard is not typing. That's weird. Let's see. I've heard thumbs up, Sneaky. I've heard if a cat is eating and drinking, they're gonna be okay. Yeah, that's so when they don't eat or drink, obviously like something's really wrong. But yeah, just essentially whenever they're not eating drinking, you're right. Something's wrong. But when they are eating and drinking, like after being like sick, that's a great sign. You're right. So I would be way more stressed out essentially. If he did not eat, I don't think I would have streamed tonight. If he didn't eat just then, I don't think I would have streamed. Or it would have definitely been like, yo guys, I'm still really stressed out. Like I need a day off, blah blah blah. I know what to end the stream, stuff like that. Like I cannot fake it, bro. I cannot get on here and like fake it. I just have to be myself. And like the last stream that I did when I was like still kind of like nervous and upset, like I felt bad about that stream because I hate being a Debbie Downer. If everybody in the room is happy, I'm happy. I'm that type of person. Like if all y'all are happy, I'm happy. I don't even care what I got to deal with my stresses. If everybody's happy, I'm happy. So, but I could not be happy that past couple days. I can't understand some functions and notations in Googleology. No, you can, Snakey. You have the ability. You just haven't learned them yet. You just got to sit down, have somebody explain it to you thoroughly, and then over time you'll learn it, bro. Just like you learned everything. You absolutely can, Snakey. Let's see. I have two cats myself, and I love them both. We've had scares, but it's all good. I'm glad to hear that, Mono. What's your cat's names, bro? I love animals, and like animal. How do I even put it? I don't know. I just love animals. I always have because like they need. How do I put it? Like they depend on you essentially. If it's a pet, like they depend on you. Like their whole life is you. So like I think that's really like important to think about. But animals in general, like I love animals. So dude, Sylvester is one of the greatest cat names of all time. Hold on. I just seen that as I was scrolling up. Snakey, join my live. I need to test it. After Silver Stream? Yo, I'll end my stream in like a few minutes, Infinite, and I'll join your stream, bro, and help you. Okay? Let's join Infinite stream after this and like help him out. I'm down. Silver, you remind me of one of my neighbors. You look like him, sound like him, and have the same philosophies as him. Shout out. And his name is Sylvester. Oh, I thought your cat's name was Sylvester. Yo, I still stand correct. That point still stands. Sylvester is one of the greatest cat names of all time. And if I was thinking about it at the time, I would have named one of my cats Sylvester. I promise you. My cat's names are Knight and Crow. I love that. Is your cat named Knight because it's a black cat? I named my cat Misty, short for mysterious. That's my black cat. Like she's such a beautiful cat. But the reason why I named her Mysterious or Misty was because every time she like meowed, she would meow like this. Meow, meow. She would meow and nothing would come out. Like it was the cutest thing. And even now as a grown lady, a grown cat, when she meows, she has the softest little tiniest little meow. She'd be like meow, meow. It's so cute. Like she's so cute. I love Misty so much. Animals are better than humans, than some humans, that's true. I don't really like it when like people put animals over humans because like obviously humans are more important, bro. Like humans are more important, but obviously, like, do some people love their animals more than humans? Of course. So I can't like deny that. But I don't like when people say like all humans. They're like, I don't even care about humans. You know how the people that say stuff like that, like I hate humans, I love animals, stuff like that. But you're right, like, dude, the love I got for my cats, like, I obviously don't have that same love for like a lot of people. So that makes sense, yeah. You're right, CP. They're definitely better than some humans though, without a doubt. No, I named my cat and I'm not kidding. Hold on. Kidding titty. Hold on. Nah, I named my cat and I'm not kidding titty because I couldn't say kitty, so now my cat's named Titty. Wait, what? You couldn't say kitty as like a kid, and so you would say titty? That's so funny. I say that all the time, LOL. What were we saying, Tori? I'm sorry. What were you saying? Not to get spiritual, but animals are like angels. They can't sin. That's so true. Like, they're so pure. Like, they don't understand, right? And that's what I think is so cool about humans is that we've developed this sense of like, how do I even explain it? Like we're the big brother. Like every human nowadays, like they're so compassionate about animals, and I think that's so cool. Like obviously, there's still some people out there that are like they don't care about them, they harm them, blah blah blah, right? But for the most part, whenever you're online and you see an animal like in any capacity being like endangered, mishandled, mistreated, everybody snaps on them. And I think that's so cool. Like I actually really do appreciate that from like humanity. As negative and hostile and on edge as everybody is, we really love and care about animals. So I really do love that. I agree with quarters about animals. Yeah, no joke. Oh, that's what you're saying. You think about that? I say that all the time. That animals are better than humans. It's not like an issue. But obviously, I love my fellow humans like way more, right? If I had like, okay, this is the perfect example. You know how people say if there was an animal right there or a human right there, they would save the animal. Like now, that is when I feel like people are overdoing it, right? Like you have to save another human at the end of the day. Like if it was one of my cats though, oh man, see, this is me being honest and genuine. If it was one of my cats I had to save or human, what would I do? Oh man, could I even like? Dude. Well, and if imagine it's like a human I don't even know. Like if it was a human I knew 1000% without a doubt, like I would have to save the human, right? Would I save? Would I sacrifice one of my cats for like just a random human? To be honest, I would. Yeah, to be honest, I would. As much as I love my cats and I would do anything for them, blah blah blah. Like I understand that sacrifices have to be made also for the greater good. That's why I feel like I have like I don't know. I don't want to say that because it sounds arrogant. I have such a pure understanding like of the greater good. What's best for the greater good of humanity? That's what I like care about is humanity. I guess essentially. Where does this lead? Are humans going to be just evil, negative, toxic people, or do people have an open mind? Do we eventually go down this path where everybody's open minded and kind and loving and they're very thoughtful, compassionate, empathetic, understanding, stuff like that? So, would I sacrifice one of my cats? Like, if I had to choose one or the other? And can I be honest when I say this? Like, that's why I have to think about it. Yeah, I would. I would definitely save like a human. Definitely would. Said hi? Yo, what's up, Mono? Said hi. Well, yo, when y'all click said hi, what does that mean? Like, is there like a button that says say hi? I don't get how that happens. No, I named my cat, and I'm not kidding. Oh, that's yeah. Chris, angels can sin. Demons are angels who sinned by worshiping Satan. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, here we go. Hey, Furry Blue Roses. My cat's name is Sweet Pea. That actually does make sense, though. Isn't that how the devil was created? Because he was an angel and then he sinned? That is... No, think about it. But obviously, we know what Chris was saying, right? Like we all understand what Chris was saying. He was just saying that they're pure and innocent. So, which, I mean, essentially, that is what an angel is. When did you transition to a woman? All right, chat. Good night. Hold on. They're more loyal, that's for sure. They definitely are. Animals are definitely more. Well, like let's say you had a best friend that was always there for you. They're definitely loyal. Actually, maybe an animal is more loyal because they only care about you 100%. Like they don't care about anything else. They just care about you. So that's probably true, Tori. Dude, I forgot to have this going this entire time. And my setup. I didn't even set the stream up correctly. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a rough few days. So I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Let's see. My cat's name is Sweet Pete. That is such a sweet name. I learned the first four entries of beef on my own from a series of numbers getting bigger. The only sound is the music of. I learned the first four entries of beef on my own from a series. I don't understand what that is, Snaky. Said hi. When I had to put down my old cat, I was done. No more. No more pets. I'm not going through that again. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris. I really am. But you know, Chris, like, just think about the feelings and the love that you felt having your pet, right? For all those years. And then for that, I guess, it doesn't ever heal, but for, let's just say that 1 year, it really hurt, like when they passed away. Those 10 years of love and you giving an animal like a good life compared to that 1 year of like the pain of like having to, put them down. Does that outweigh for you, some people like they don't want to ever go through that again. The hurtness, like whenever you're happy, like with the pet, and then it's taken away from you, that sadness, it does outweigh the goodness to some people. So I can understand that. All right, good night, chat. Yo, Mono, thank you, brother, girl, human being, fellow human being. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. You've asked some really kind stuff. You've had some really good chats. I really appreciate you, bro. When did you transition to a woman? What's up, Pedro? Good one, bro. I'm gonna go to bed and read the Bible. Shout out to Mono, bro. Have a good night. Yo, Mono. We have like 3 or 4 like really, I don't want to say Christian-y. I'm sorry if that's like a, I don't want that to sound like bad or anything. I just mean it. But you, Dream, and Alex. So I think shout out, Alex is a preacher. Like I have preachers, reverends in my stream. It's so cool to me. Like it's insane. Anyway, shout out. Good night, Mono. Thanks, Snaky. Thanks for telling me good night, bro. Let's see. Yeah, it's a button whenever we go into a live. Oh, so whenever you go into somebody's live, it says say hi. Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Actually, you're right. It's like that little thing that pops up. I do believe. Thanks for telling me, bro. Because I always see it. I kept forgetting. My brother joined my friend's lobby in Fortnite and learned 9 new curse words in 2 minutes. Wait, Infinity, you have a brother, bro? Are you the older brother or the little brother? Let's see. I said the exact same thing, Chris, with my dog. What did Chris say? Oh, I'm sorry, Solid Tank, about your dog, bro, when you had to put him down. You know what's... Oh, man, that sucks. But my family had to put down the first dog we ever had, my Yorkie. They put him down. And, I don't know. That one hurt, not gonna lie. Cause I had moved away, and he used to, take comfort in my room and, hide from my niece and nephew. And then I moved away, and he passed away, a few months later. So it's pretty crazy. Yo, what up, Chevy J? Yo, what's up, bro? I'm streaming on my phone right now for whatever reason. Well, there's bad weather around in my area, so I guess that's why the internet in my area wasn't good. Cause I tried streaming on my computer, but I kept dropping frames. So honestly, I could have streamed in 720p on my computer, and that probably would have worked. So I'll do that tomorrow for sure. And I think everyone respects everyone here, if not mistaken. That's what I think, Tori. That's the type of community I'm trying to build, where everybody has different beliefs and different ideas and different thoughts, but we all respect each other. And we can gain knowledge from everybody's thoughts. That's all I'm about, bro. This life, you know how they say, nobody understands what life is about. Literally, that's what's cool to me. The smartest people in the world, the smartest people that have ever lived, they don't even know what life is about. You could figure it out. Literally, you. We all have that ability. And, who's to say you could figure it out, right? That's, pretty broad and general statement. But what is life to me? Life to me is about learning. really like learning and repopulating, like having like like more kids to repopulate the earth. Other than that, there's nothing that you need to do in this life, essentially. W Discord, W stream, W people, W Sheffy Jake, bro. Thank you, Sheffy. Thank you for coming, bro. I appreciate it. W Sheffy says Snaky. Shout out. Snaky salute Snaky Penguin Dragon says or salute Sheffy Jake says Sir Quarters. What's good, Jake? Says Infinite Black Hole. Yo, I appreciate y'all saying what's up, bro. Y'all can call me Sean for the next live. Sorry, Sean. You actually told me that. You did tell me that already, so I apologize. I try to remember when somebody tells me that, and I did forget. I apologize. I really do. Thank you, Sean. Christians question mark says Infinite. Good night, Mono. Quarters a salute emoji. Sorry, I was catching up to chat. Sorry. Sure, Sean. Yo, what up? What's good, Jake? Sheffy J. W Sheffy. Definitely Tory 100. Update the news ticker. You're right. What is it at? 123? Oh my dear. You're right. 129. 575. 129. I'm just going to go to 800. Or 600. 600. Okay. There we go. Should be updated. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I haven't been counting. I know, blah, blah, blah. But I've been stressed to the max the past few days. And I finally feel better, bro. I'm going to eat me something, go to sleep after stream, and just, like, lay in bed and just be happy. I'm going to soak in the emotions of just being happy. Like, thank you. Because I've been really sad and messed up for the last 3 days. And just, like, my brain's been on fire. You know when you just have a constant headache? So, I just want to sit here and just be happy. Like, you know when you don't have any problems and you don't have anything going on, you kind of, like, I don't know. Anyways, it's good to not have any problems, bro. Like, I know that sounds very broad. How am I trying to say that? Like, it's good when your life is boring. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I meant to say. When you have a boring life and you don't have anything going on, that's a good thing. For sure. Black Licorice win. Yo, Snaky Penguin Dragon. I thought about that like 2 days ago. As I was driving home, I think it was because like the dollar stores, they close, like where I live, they close at 10 p.m. And I don't remember what it was, but it was like 10:30 p.m. And I was like, oh man, I should have stopped to get the black licorice. So don't like I'm gonna do that, bro. Believe me, y'all stick with me. I promise you, my streams are getting so much better. My streams are at the worst they can right now. Like no joke, I rate my streams like they're chill and fun and okay. But for my standard, my streams are like a 5 out of 10. I can improve so much, bro. For example, like eating fun random things on stream, just doing random challenges, doing all kinds of different things. Give me time to break out of my shell to where I'm like doing so many different things, and we'll have such fun streams. I promise. Like, just give me time. Give me time. Let's see. Tori, you started that with NI, and I got scared. Uh-oh. Yo, chill. Hold on. What did Tori say? You attract what you put out. You really do, Tori. You really attract what you put out. And that's how we've started growing this community. Like, yeah, I don't know. And I'm so grateful. Like, so grateful for y'all. Snaky, if you didn't see it earlier, salute emoji. Shout out, salute CP3, bro. Let's see. Tori, you started that with NI, and I got scared for a second. What did Tori start with the NI? Oh, NI, think. Yo, Infinite Black Hole, you are crazy. Ow, I bit my tongue. You are crazy for that, bro. That was actually really funny, though. Let's see. I hate that I have to look down like at the chat. I feel like I look so dumb when I do that. Actually, I could do it like this, bro. I could get on my phone. Anyways, whatever. Stream. I'm about to end pretty soon anyway. Let's see. W. Jake. Honestly, W. Jake for real. A really great philosophy. Do unto others as you would have them do to you. It's that simple. It really is, Chris. And that's like, I've lived by that rule since I was like a child. No joke. And I teach my nephew that. That's like one of the easy ones that it's really like understanding and easy to understand and soak in as like a kid. Like I would always explain that to him. Like, okay, you do that to you. Would you want somebody to do that to you? It's so easy. It's so easy to say that. Like when you see somebody acting a certain way, you just got to tell them, bro, would you want somebody to act like that to you? Like almost 99% of the time, they're gonna lie and be like, "Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Like I don't even care." Like stuff like that. So it's not very. People don't really want to learn, bro. And when you try to teach them, like it make it like they're almost like, bro, like you're not smarter than me. Like why are you trying to teach me? Or do you think I'm dumb? Stuff like that. And dude, we should all want to learn, bro. Learning is fun. Theory Infinite is secretly Butters. Snaky Penguin Dragon. I called that out like a month ago. He's definitely Butters, but it's okay. He's learning and he's growing. That word never in my vocabulary, Infinite. I think he was mostly joking, Tori. Let's see. Eat a Scooby-Doo sandwich, like a quad stack sandwich. Dude, that could be funny, bro. I would be down for that. All you gotta do is buy like a thing of ham or turkey or whatever. It's like $8, and I could make like a massive sandwich. Bro, that could go viral. I need to write that down. Write that down. Write that down. I'm writing that down actually right now as we speak. Create a massive Scooby-Doo sandwich. Dude, why can't I? Create a massive Scooby-Doo sandwich. Yo, that could go viral, bro. No joke. And eat it on. Well, I don't know about eating it on stream, but I could like show it and like cut it in half on stream and stuff. Yo, that would be funny, bro. I had to write that down. Do it. I had to write that down for sure. Let me see. Butters said the N word in chat. Hold on, where we at? I know, but I have PTSD from Butters. Like a quad stack turkey and ham. Yeah, dude, Chevy Jig, that would be so funny. I could buy both of them, a turkey and ham, and just stack one on top of the other. Oh, dude, look. Piece of ham, piece of turkey, piece of lettuce. Piece of ham, piece of turkey, piece of lettuce. Piece of ham, piece of turkey, piece of lettuce. Dude, I just... Yo, that might be so fun, bro. That's the kind of viral, like, jokes, pranks, things I like to do. Just randomness. That is such a good idea, Sheffy. Butter said the N-word in chat like 59 times, lol. Australian black licorice from the dollar store. Hey, Australian? What is the difference, bro? Oh, God, I'm nervous. And my computer's not typing, bro. I don't know. That's so weird. Solid. Respect for being different, but, like, I can't with black licorice. Wait, Solid actually likes black licorice? Oh, you said it's fire? I don't know about fire, bro. That's kind of scary. You know what I do like? I do love Twizzlers. I love Twizzlers. Only the red kind, though. Let's see. Now why would I ever say the N-word? What's the Beastie Boys song? Sabotage? That's how I'm feeling. Sabotage? Dude, the Beastie Boys is a throwback. Shout out Tori. Dude, the Beastie Boys? I honestly haven't heard that name in a long time. There was a song I used to love by them. Shout out the Beastie Boys. You know what's so funny is, like, I think we did a school play one day and we did a song of the Beastie Boys. Don't they have like a super viral song, like kid-friendly song? Let's see. About Instagram? About Instagram, question mark? What do you mean, Snakey? What about Instagram? 9 people here, 11 likes, 9/11. Oh, shout out. Conspiracy theory confirmed. Let's see. Now I want to dip pizza in garlic butter. Dude, that would be so good. Did anybody see that one video of that girl, of that lady? She had a honey bun, and then she put a burger, then she put like chicken, then she put like eggs, and then she put another burger, and then she put another honey bun. Did y'all see that video? I've never been a person that like can eat a lot of sugar. Like, thankfully my mom, like, growing up, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but my mom, like, survived cancer or whatever, and, like, so she had to, like, eat healthy for, like, a good, like, 2 or 3 years. She was just, like, eating only, like, not healthy, but, like, relatively healthy. So, like, we grew up never eating, like, a lot of sugar. Like, cakes. Like, she would make cakes and random stuff like that all the time, like, bake stuff like that. But we never had a lot of sugar growing up. Like, when we had sweet tea, like, our sweet tea compared to other people's sweet tea is, like, probably half as sweet. So I've never been like a massive sugary person. So I'm actually really grateful for that. So don't get me wrong, I love sugar though. But the reason why I'm saying that is because when I seen this honey bun sandwich and all that, I was like, oh my god, like it would be fun. But don't get me wrong, to take a bite out of it. But dude, oh my god, I can't imagine eating the whole thing. Like, it was like kind of horrifying. Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Yeah, that probably was it. Actually, that actually probably was it. I can't remember what song we did because we did a play like we did like school plays like every year, like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade. We did like a play like every year. I can't really remember. We probably did like 2 plays. We did like a Christmas one and like an end of school one or something. Shout out Beastie Boys. No joke, Chris. Garlic butter is so delicious. I haven't been able to have garlic butter in like 8 months since I've like went on this healthy. I don't know. I guess it's been like 7, 8 months since it's been on this healthy diet. But shout out. Actually, speaking of a healthy diet, right? I went hardcore healthy for like 5 months. I'm talking about an aggressive cut. I lost like 25 pounds. Blah blah blah. Anyways, the last like 2 months, I've been eating regular. Whatever is cooked, I'm eating. I don't care about the calories. I don't care about the macros. Nothing. And I still maintain my same exact weight. So, like, essentially what I learned was how to control my eating habits. You can still eat whatever you want. And essentially, like, the ice cream, the candy, the snack, you can eat all of it in moderation. For example, when I used to get a bag of hot Cheetos, I would eat the whole bag. Bro, just eat, like, half the bag. That sounds crazy. But just eat half the bag, you know? And stuff like that. And I've stayed the same weight. I'm like I know this is crazy. I apologize, but I'm like 157. And like my lowest I got to was 154. I was at one point like 180. I was at one point like 197. I think that was like a few years ago. But like when I started this healthy journey, I was at 189, 188, 187, somewhere in there. So basically what I'm trying to say is I've learned how to lose weight and how to maintain losing weight, and it's like it's simple. I know that sounds like crazy or whatever. It's not easy, believe me. It takes hardcore mind motivation. Like there were so many days I've seen these snacks that I wanted to eat them and I just had to stay no. But it is easy. Like you can do it. It's simple. It's not easy. It is simple. Let me see. Can't stand it. Yeah, I actually like it. I used to only like the red kind too. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the marinara sauce? Is that what you mean? The red kind? People want to teach more than they want to learn. That's exactly, dude, Chefy Chicken. That's the issue, bro. People want to teach so bad. Like, people want to be like, I told you so bad nowadays. That's so true. There's so many teachers and like 0 learners nowadays. And like, what's very important is you have to learn how to learn before you can teach. Like, you have to learn how to properly learn because you might not know everything and then you're teaching something that you don't even know everything about. Like, you know, and as long as you use like qualifiers like, yo, I don't know much about this, but let me tell you about everything else, that's okay. But people want to be teachers so bad, and that's not a bad thing. Like it's a good thing to want to help people. Like what does teaching do? Teaching helps people. But people use teaching as in like I'm teaching you a lesson. They're using it in that sense rather than the teaching I want to help you learn, which is like what you're supposed to do as a teacher. So that's such a good point, Sheffy. And I've been saying that too. Like I've actually like said that as like a very like what's very important in this world, what's going wrong is that there's so many teachers, like nobody wants to listen. And I understand like who wants to listen, right? Like who wants to listen to somebody else talk? I do. I mean, there's a lot of people that do, but there's like the majority that really don't, bro. The majority only care about like what they want, what they, say, what they, they don't really have much empathy nowadays, understanding, stuff like that. Let me see. It hits you like a sponge. I've seen that, I think. Let me see. Me and you need to have a sesh, bro. You know what's crazy? I don't really talk about this stuff, but I'll go ahead and say it. Especially on the late night streams, who cares? Growing up, like, bro. Us, that's all we did was have deep. When most kids are like, I guess having sessions and then playing video games and doing random stuff, we would have sessions and we would talk about deep stuff. Dude, when I was 14, I used to hang out with the valedictorian of the high school, the smartest kid in the school. And his friend was the valedictorian. So there was two valedictorians in a row, and they used to hang out, and they used to do the devil's lettuce. Let's just put it like that. And so imagine the conversations I had with these people. This one of these dudes went to Harvard. The other dude, he's a brain surgeon. So imagine the conversations you have with these people that are like at the highest, like the actual highest level of thinking. Like, well, I wouldn't say the highest level of thinking, but like in their craft. For example, a brain surgeon, right? And another dude that goes to Harvard. You have to be highly intellectual to be able to reach that stage. So imagine the conversations I had with these people. Like, I don't say that arrogantly. Like, they helped me. They taught me. They opened my mind, and I also did that to them. And like, my family is like high school dropouts. These dudes are valedictorians and going to Harvard. So, yeah, I don't know. That's some random lore about me. I used to hang out with the valedictorian. We used to ride around in his Mustang, and it was cool. It was really cool. Really good times. Shout out to my friend Chris. That's the only reason I met the valedictorians and these super smart dudes is because of a guy named Chris. And he lived in the trailer park too. He was literally just like me, a Mexican dude that lived in the trailer park. But he was actually really cool. Like, everybody liked him, and he was just like really cool. He looks exactly like George Lopez. This is so funny. Everybody said that. He hated it too. He hated being called George Lopez. He hated it. But everybody called him George Lopez. He looked exactly like him. It's so funny. Shout out to my boy Chris, bro. The first day I ever met him, the first day I ever, like, I went to the school, like, people had already knew me, kind of, but the first day I had ever went to the school and I rode the bus, like, we met each other, like, on the bus, and we became friends instantly that day. Anyway, shout out to my boy Chris. He was really smart and intellectual, too. And, like, there's certain people in this life that you're gonna, like, for example, me, I know this sounds stupid, but it's like me, you might use the things that you learned from me and, like, build, and then you might run into another person one day that's similar to me that you're able to grab things from. And you're just like a sponge, like Chevy Jake said, or something like that. In life, you got to be a sponge, literally. In life, it's like a sponge. You just have to soak up different information from different people and use that to build, like, build yourself. A balanced diet always works over counting calories like crazy. I think both are true. Now that I understand, both are true. Like, calories are king. It is very honest. Calories are king. It's just science. If you put 2,000 worth of calories in and your maintenance is 1,500, you're gonna gain a pound a week. That's just science. Like, it's just how math works, right? You cannot change that at all. So, like, the calories in, calories out is very important. But a balanced diet, for example, you can eat. This is where it gets tricky. You can eat 2,000 calories worth of protein, and that $2,000 worth, 2,000 calories worth of protein is going to be different than 1,500 calories worth of junk food. Like, it's really crazy how it gets really deep. Like, losing weight, it's not that simple. It gets really deep, but for the most part, calories in, calories out is king, to be honest. Yo, I'm gonna go see you. Yo, thanks for hanging out, Infinite. I'm about to end stream right now. I'm just gonna read the last few messages and then I'm gonna end stream. I did not plan to stream this long. I've been going for like an hour and 30. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all. It made me feel a lot better. Let me catch up on these. Let me see. Fight for your right. That's so true. Yo, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin. That's a throwback. Shout out. Intergalactic. Can't stand it. I'm on your planet. Let's see. To party. Hey. That funky yo, that song goes hard. Beep bleep doop. I hope this isn't the last stream I see of you for any negative reason. It won't be, man, Mana. As long as you show up, bro. As long as you show up to my next streams. I plan to stream every single day, so. I'm a monkey, a dumb ass. Yo, chill. Jake speaks my language. Oh, does he? Flabba dabble, fibble, dibble, skittle, gibble, flibble, nibble, dibble, dee, Bro, what did I just read? One more time. What did I just read? One more time. Oh God, I scrolled too far up. Where was that? Flabble dabble flibble, flabble dabble flibble dibble skittle gibble flibble flibble, a double flibble. It's actually a triple flibble flibble. Dibble d dot bop. Shout out. B do bop. D hoop d he. Wait. Boo doo bop boo doo bop boo doo. Anyways, a balanced diet. A workout and go. I work out and go between bulking and cutting. What got me into bodybuilding anyway? Yeah, that's what I did. I went an aggressive cut. I think bodybuilding is so like your body is a temple. It really is. I know it sounds cliche. Your body, like your mind, it's really all you got besides your word. Like there's a lot of different stuff, but your body is your temple, bro. It's like your car. You're only gonna have one car, so yeah, think about that. In life, you gotta be a sponge. Same, bro. God bless you with intelligence, man. Nothing wrong with that. I appreciate that, Chefy. Thank you, bro. Good night, Infinite Black Hole. Don't forget to go live, Infinite Black Hole. I'm an AFK stream tonight. Don't do that, Infinite. You want people only when you stream, like, because then your stream is gonna be used to having like, I don't know. Never mind. Do whatever you want to do. Go, Infinite. Have a good one. Good night, Infinite. Have a good one. All right, listen, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I am gonna end the stream now. I just wanted to get on stream and just talk about really my update of my cat and how everything seems to be better. Which thankfully, like an hour, 10 minutes before I started the stream, I was gonna get on stream and be like, "Yo, guys, I'm sorry, my cat's just he's been sick. He just hasn't been good. He hasn't gotten better. I've been stressed out. I really don't feel like streaming right now. I'm sorry, blah blah blah." And I was gonna like in stream, but for whatever reason, I woke up and he wanted to eat his food. He felt better. Just like things started working out. Like when things were just not working out for the last 3 days, and like my mind is like so all over the place, like, and I just needed to go to sleep and just like get my mind off of things. Like I woke up and like everything was better. Like it still kind of feels like a dream. Like I just want my cat to be okay, bro. You know. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. Love you, Silva. Love you too, bro. Thank you, CP3. Good night, Silva. Hope your kitty continues to improve. See y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. All right, let me hit this outro. Actually, let's shout everybody out. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to CP3. Shout out to Snakey. Shout out to Infinite Black Hole. Shout out to Chefy Jake. Shout out to Tori. Shout out to Mono. Shout out to there's Christopher also, but he didn't show up to stream. So hold on, sorry. I try to only shout out at the beginning the people that showed up. Shout out to Pedro Volga. He asked me, when did you transition to a woman? So shout out to him, apparently. I do believe I said shout out to Snaky Penguin Dragon. Let's see. Scrolling all the way up in the chat. Anyways, shout out everybody else. Let's see, who am I missing? Shout out. Oh, Master Scion was here. Shout out Master Scion. Well, he was in the Discord. Shout out Fast Boy. Shout out Owen. Shout out Dream. Shout out Miss Tammy. Shout out Reddit. Shout out Forever Blue Roses. Forever Blue Roses was in the stream earlier. Shout out Forever Blue Roses. Shout out Star. Shout out Kumar. Kumar was in the stream earlier. I'm so glad I remembered him. Who else we got? Shout out to the first guy that ever commented in my stream. He said Bob's and Vagine. So shout out to Bob's and Vagine. Shout out to Mary, which is CP3's co-worker. I remember that. Shout out to Jason Statham. Who else has made the random shout-outs? Basketball Lover. Thank you, CP3. Shout out to Basketball Lover. He was here earlier. Good one. Thank you, bro. That was clutch. That's exactly when I say, who did I forget? Those are the people I want to remember. Like the person that showed up to the stream and I accidentally forgot him. That was perfect, bro. Hope Buster feels better. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate that. Good night, all. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. These things really makes you grateful for what we have. It really do, Solid Tank. Especially when things go bad and then things go back to normal, it really makes you understand like how grateful you need to be when things are just normal. Like just be grateful. Your life doesn't have to be like superstar Lamborghinis traveling across the world. Like if you're happy and you feel good, like be grateful for that, because things could be very bad in the blink of an eye. You never know, right? So you're right, bro. You really are. Shout out to the military goat. You're right. And shout out to Guology. Who else am I missing? I don't know. I need to give my cat his medicine. If I missed you on the shout out, I do apologize. You know I love y'all. Let me see. What's my first quote? Why am I'm mind blanking right now? Sorry. Uh, anyways, I came up with a quote when I was like 13. If you can prevent it, why tempt it? I think that's pretty self-explanatory. If you know you're gonna put yourself in a situation where things can go bad, don't put yourself in that situation. Stress is pain for the brain. Oh, I know. I remember. Anyways, hold on. Stress is pain for the brain. So think about it. Think about your brain having an HP bar, and you're constantly sending these like attacks, the stress to your brain. Eventually, your brain is gonna wear down, right? So just think about your brain, and be considerate of your brain. Like I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah, be considerate of your brain, and also last but not least, time. Time is the most valuable thing you'll ever have in this life, and thank you for spending some of your time with me. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I'm just so grateful for my cat. I'm so glad he's feeling better, and I apologize if my streams have been kind of down the past few days. Like I said, obviously been dealing with this, and it's just been really on my mind. But starting tomorrow, like hopefully I wake up and my cat's like way better. I'm back, so I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, it is that time, guys. It is the end of the stream. My name is Silva. And I just want to say before I end the stream, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all made this stream so much better, and I'm so grateful for y'all. I love every one of y'all, and I really do appreciate it. So thank y'all. But like again, last but not least, my name's Silva. This is the end of the stream. Well, everybody, I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. I'm out. I love y'all. Good night. Thank y'all. My name's Silva. I'm a nobody trying to be somebody. I'm out. Later, y'all. Shout out. Later. Have a good night, y'all. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. And I hope y'all have a good day tomorrow. Bye. Wait. Bye. That's better.